Good afternoon. Well, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Icebox in Alexandria for the final game of the big Ole Tournament out here in Alec. Minneapolis faces off against a new foe, the Marshall Tigers from Southwest Minnesota. A fun matchup here. It's really the only scenario where we would get to play somebody like this. So hopefully the boys can come out and put on a good showing. Those of you that are pulling your eyes away from the border battle in Lambeau to watch some squirt hockey, appreciate your support. We'll be getting underway here shortly. Minneapolis coming off of a hard-fought win against Chisago Lakes yesterday afternoon, trying to build on the good vibes and the positive momentum. Marshall also getting their first win of the tournament yesterday against Champlain Park. First starting line is Legault centering this line with James Connolly and Cooper Hussey. Whitaker and Rossman on the blue line. A couple of big goalies in that. Both teams have a sizable goaltender. And the puck is down. Sent up the ball. Whitaker in his own zone. Stumbles with it. Turns it over. Follows his puck along the boards. It's sent deep by the Tigers. Rossman will skate through. He turns it right away in the slot early. Shipped out. Hussey can't skate with it, or Connolly. Legault will just send it down the ice for icing. Okay. A nervy start for the Storm. Doors open and lines change. At least on the forward side of things. Draw to the right of Hire. Sent out to his ice. Here's McKenzie as a half a step up the left wing. Hendricks looking, pulls it back, sends it through on net. It's saved, rebound. Oh, man. Haig couldn't tuck away the rebound, but he was right there on the doorstep. He's battling for the puck behind the net. He comes out. Tigers skate with it up the left wing. All the way into the zone. A shot from distance right into Pyre's glove. Who freezes it, and it is face-off. So once again, there we go. Storm did get credit for a shot that they should have gotten credit for. It's 1-1 on the shot total. Shot counts have been pretty biased against the Storm here all weekend. So happy to see they got that one right. We'll go back out to take the draw. Marshall wins it back to the point. Flips through the middle. Legault can't get there. A shot off the crossbar and over and top of the net into the back netting. Legault to take the draw again to the right of Pyre. And again tied up in the circle back to the point. Shipped out to the half wall where Louis Legault will wind things up. And flip it up their left wing. Onside. Got Achmonic in front of centering pass. A backhand shot is saved by the Marshall goalie. Behind the net, Achmonic digs for it along with Legault. Comes out through the middle. Back to Whitaker at the point. It's intercepted by the Tigers, and they skate up the left wing with it. Gaining the line. As they weave their way through the defense. He's loose in front. A shot is saved by Drew Pyre again. He skated all the way through the entire Minneapolis back line and got a clear-cut opportunity. Once again, Minneapolis not credited with a shot on net down there, but chances are pretty even so far. And Sumley with the draw. One back to the point. Marshall fans on the shot. It's flipped through the middle. Lost in a skate. Shot attempt gets away. Kate Hunt gets hooked down to the ground. No call. Here comes Hussey trying to get it out of the zone. Hennessy with a second attempt gets it to the blue line right in front of us. kept in and sent behind for Cade Hunt to go get. Weird bounce off the boards. Cade gets there in time, flips it up to Connolly. He can't stick handle his way past a pinching defenseman. Puck's lost in skates. It's out of the zone, though. Swemley digs for it. Here comes Connolly up the left wing. Connolly gets it poke checked away by the Marshall defense, and it's sent out to center ice. Hunt, D to D. Hennessy up the wing. Hussey this time gets bumped off of it. Swemley can't pick up the puck. Number 7 skates with it out to center ice. Turns it over. Bodied off of it by Connolly. Hennessy looking for options. Finds Swemley through the middle. It's a little bit behind him, but Isaac gets his way past the defense and couldn't get a shot away. Marshall will clear it down the ice for icing. All right, good pressure by the Storm. Good look, good pass right in front of us. Cully Hennessy saw Swemley at the blue line. Legault comes back out to take the draw. Clean win by Louis back to McKenzie. Gets back to the point, though, and intercepted by the Tigers, who skate up the right wing with it. Good back check by Rossman to break up the rust, but he does get a shot. It goes wide of the net. Tiger first to get to it in the corner. Legault just comes and takes it away, and he'll wind things up behind his own net. Tried to chip it past the forechecker. Left there behind for Rossman. Sends it up the boards to Haig. It's out and down the ice. That was a touch. We'll call an icing. It happened right in front of us, but face off to the right of Pyre. And back to Marshall defense. A shot from the slot right into Pyre's glove. He casually catches it and flips it over to the referee. This time we'll take the face off on the left side. Another face-off win by the Tigers. Tried to get it down into the corner. It's left there for number 4. Tries to center. Legault intercepts the pass. His second attempt through the slot. It is loose. Haig back checks and breaks up the shot attempt. Below in the corner, Legault eats an elbow. Trying to dig it out. Shot through. Another save by Pyre from a tight angle shot. Whitaker can't clear the puck. It's given away again. 3 Storm players overskate it. Marshall picks up a loose puck, rips a shot from the right side. It goes all the way around as it misses the net. Haig can't chip it past the pinching D. Whitaker loses the puck again on his stick in the corner, and he is able to flip it up to Haig, who tries to break out. Oh boy, sent right in on Pyre, who puts the glove on top. Some sloppy play from the Storm early. Apparently that's a shot on goal, even though it came from his own player. So here we go. New fresh legs out for Minneapolis. On the boards, Akmana can't chip it out. Swemley has the puck. Looking to go cross ice. He does find McGuire, who's playing left wing today. He skates his way past 3 guys, gains the line, a shot from distance. Stick to the corner. Akmana first to get to it. Brady rips the shot from an tight angle. Stick to side. Swemley trying to wrap around. It's loose there on the doorstep. A shot is saved. Rebound. Akmana. He scores off the rebound. And the Storm crashed the net. Cleans up some rebounds. And we get a goal early. Brady. Another goal in the greasy zone. Gets the Storm on the board first. All right, so against the run of play primarily, but sometimes the first goal can open things up. All right, they didn't want to try to pronounce those last names. Can't blame them. Here comes Minneapolis in the zone again. Hussey battling forward at the blue line, is able to get it deep. That's Connolly. We're going to have to figure out how to tell James and Cooper apart here if they're going to be on the same line. They look very similar. This is Cooper. No, it's Legault. Skates in. Connolly from the slot right into the glove as he takes a tumble. And the whistle blows. Another good, gritty effort by that line. Face off to the right of the Marshall goalie. Sumley out to take the draw. It's taken away by Marshall. Tigers skate up the right wing with it. Can't stick handle past Rossman. He flips it in deep. Sumley had a steam on the forecheck. Good job by Isaac to come and get it. As Miles Haig pinched from the side, it gets past the defense zone down the ice. No icing. Rossman first to get to it. Leaves it for Aiden Whitaker up the wall and out to neutral ice. Swemley almost takes it away. Haig gets the puck here on the blue line. Gets past him and into the zone. Whitaker winds things up. Goes cross ice, intercepted. Just trying to get in control of the pass. A shot from the right side. Wide of the net. Haig picks up the puck and centers it to Swemley, who then flips it in and he's going to go chase. He's got McKenzie in front. He tried to center. It's just out of his reach, and now it's intercepted. Marshall comes back the other way. 1-on-2. Whitaker getting back. Stick by Aiden. Breaks up the rush. And he flips it away. It's turned over, though, in the slot. Oh, his shot is deflected on net. Saved by Pyre, and he gets the glove on top. Great job by Aiden to get back, break up that initial attempt, but then can't send that puck up through the middle. That's where the trouble is. Legault off the draw over Akmanik, who sends it cross ice. McGuire will get there first, but then loses it, leaves the puck behind, and it's offside or a penalty. And a hook on Marshall. So we're going to have a power play for Minneapolis. As 21 goes to the box for a hook against the wall. He hooked Leo as he was trying to skate the puck up the ice. All right, so same line stays out there. McGuire and Akmanik with Legault, Hennessy, and Keno Rossman. And waiting for the proper penalty time to get up on the board. Still waiting. Go on mute for a minute. Good enough. All right, so minute 30 on the penalty. Power play for the Storm. Akmanik in the high slot with McGuire to the left. Legault wins it to the wall, but Marshall picks up the puck. Kept out to the point. Rossman D to D. Hennessy, a shot through a screen. It's saved by the Marshall goalie who gets to the far post in time. Picked up behind the net. McGuire looking to center. And he loses it in the corner. Digs it out, though. In through the middle. Akmanik missed the one-timer back to Rossman at the point. A shot from there is blocked and picked up by the Tigers, and they'll skate out with it 2-on-2. Short-handed, sticked away by Legault, and he comes back the other way on a counter. Louis up the left wing. Gains the zone, skates around the D, centers back for Akmanik, who can't get a shot away. They rolled off the tape. McGuire, though, picks up the puck and gets it over to Legault. Louis again skates to the corner, trying to center it to Akmanik this time, and it goes off of a body and down the ice for icing. So, a couple of good opportunities. Shots didn't get on net except for one from Hennessy from the point. However, the face-off will be in the Minneapolis offensive zone with 7:18 to go in the first period. Swemley out take the draw. Wins it over to Hussey, who couldn't get there in time to get a shot away. Connolly trying to dangle his way past the defense on the boards. It's there in the slot. Back to the point. Whitaker. No, that is Rossman there. Gets it below the net. Swemley looking to center. He's got two guys. Connolly in the slot. A one-timer goes just off the heel of the stick and out to center ice. Connolly back checks. Hussey, and there's Whitaker. Whitaker, D to Rossman. Pino up the boards to Connolly, who skates his way through the middle. Hoofs it deep with the backhand. It's left there for Rossman at the point. Skates it all the way into the corner. Shot from a tight angle on net. Oh, it's loose. Connolly, high slot, a shot, a save, rebound is there. Up, Hussey can't put it away. Oh, just too late to pull the trigger. Good stick by Swemley to break up the shot. A shot by Connolly into the breadbasket of the goalie as the penalty is over. Good pressure from that line on the offensive zone. 3 shots on net. Cooper almost got the rebound goal. 6.5 minutes left in the period. Storm are now leading in shots on net. And Legault out to take the draw again. Marshall wins this one to the corner. Comes out to Legault, half boards, who sends it behind. Miles Haig in the corner. Can't hold it in. Marshall picks up the loose puck, and they have a head of steam. Hennessy trying to cut him off. He gets past Cully, but Cully gets a stick on it. Low shot off the pads. Big rebound goes to the wall. Hennessy gets physical. He's just crushing people, and we're going to get a penalty. Yep. Cully going to go to the box. Two proper body checks there. The second one got called. So the Storm on a kill. Which the penalty killing this weekend has been, we'll say, less than ideal for Minneapolis. Let's see if they can take care of business here. There we go. So Kelly Hennessy in the box for a minute and a half. Akmanik to take the draw. It's won by Marshall. Back to the point. A shot is blocked by Brady right there on the stick. Backhand shot from the far wing is blocked along the half wall. Shot from distance is tipped right in front, and Pyers takes it away. Another shot right into Pyers' glove. So Storm trying to flip the puck out, giving it right to Marshall's defense. Drew Pyre making some good saves. And a face-off backward started. Marshall wins the draw again. Shot from distance. Saved by Pyre. Rebound goes behind the net. McGuire picks up the puck. He skates with it. Flips it out to neutral ice. Clears the lines. Akmanik and a heavy forecheck gets the first puck. Comes in. Whitaker carries it into the corner. Flips it up the wall, though, and not out. Kept in by the Tigers. 3 Storm players in the corner. We got to make sure we spread out with a kill. Flip through the slot. A shot wide off the glove of Pyre, and McGuire picks up the loose puck. And he goes to Akmanik, who's shorthanded. He's got some open ice, though. Rips a shot right into the midsection of number 14 off the bench is McGuire, though, who keeps the puck deep. 20 seconds to go. Rossman rips a shot from distance right in front. It's knocked down by a Marshall player, and it's a one-on-one opportunity. Whitaker turns around. Back check by Rossman. This evades 2 players. A shot. Pyre gets the pad down. And Hennessy is about to be out of the box. Penalty is over, but Marshall has the puck in the zone. Shot off of the back of McGuire, sitting in the slot, and Leo finds it and gets it out to neutral ice. Penalty's over. Good kill for the Storm. Tigers wind things up at red line. Skates past Hussey. And Cooper finally gets half a step on him and breaks the shot up. Through the middle, Whitaker trying to go through to Connolly. It's intercepted and sent back in again by the Tigers. Rossman behind the net. Again, 3 Storm players there in the same area. And Rossman gets dispossessed. Connolly picks up the puck on the boards. James will skate with it out of the zone and past a couple of players. Connolly going about 1-on-4. He gets a shot from the point. It goes just wide. Heavy rebound off the boards. Sent behind by the goalie, and the Tigers exit out past Hennessy down the ice. No icing as Cully touched it. So Cully will have to wind things up in his own zone, up the wall. Misses his target. Connolly can't get there. Picked up by the Tigers. A backhand shot is deflected. It goes to the opposite corner. Hussey picks up the puck and goes cross ice. Finds Connolly, who flips it up with a lob wedge. Oh, Swemley with a heavy forecheck. He's getting interfered with. There's no call. Isaac gets to the puck. It's through the slot. Nobody can find it for the Storm. And Marshall tries to break it out past Hennessy. Last guy back was Hunt, who prevented a breakout. Hennessy back and forth. Past the defense and down the ice for icing. 2:43 to go. Legault, Rossman, McKenzie, Haig, and Whitaker. Shot from tight angle. Rossman fumbled with it. McKenzie's able to flip it out to center ice and out. Legault heavy forecheck. McKenzie as well. Legault at the red line, ships it and follows. And Louis with the puck on his stick trying to chip it past the defense. And he does have it in the corner. He's got... Oh, he tries to go tight angle with the backhand rebound there, just out of the reach of Haig, and it goes out and down. Rossman at his own blue line flips it up with the backhand right to a Marshall player who sends it in, back to Keno. Keno through the middle again has Legault. Can't handle the pass. He goes to chase it along the far boards. Marshall takes it away. Rossman breaks up the initial rush. Tigers had gone to the bench for a change, so Haig up the wall to Legault, but it's turned over. Sent through on net, stick to the opposite wall by Fire, and ends up on Legault's stick, who has a head of steam. He gets past the defense. Haig trailing, can't get the puck back, and Louis comes through the hands. A shot through a screen right on Pyre, who fumbles it and then kicks it to the corner. It's kind of 2-on-2 hockey right now. Everybody else had gone to the change. Wraparound attempt. Hennessy with a great job getting the stick on the puck before it goes there. Oh, it's given away in the slot. A shot. They score. Can't be afraid to dump the puck, boys. Got to get it out of trouble. So it's a tie game. Swemley out now off the line change. Isaac wins it clean back to Hennessy. Goes up the wall past Achmonic and down. No icing. Achmonic will go forecheck. He skates around behind the net and breaks up the clearing attempt. And he ends up down on the ground. There's going to be a penalty. And we got bodies down on the ice. Somebody's going to the box. It'll be a Marshall player for a trip on Brady behind the net. Another Storm power play. Under a minute to go in the period. Swemley, Achmonic, and McGuire again out there. Stay out there. Isaac gets it deep into the corner. Trying to backhand through and taken away by the Marshall Tigers. And they skate up through the middle. Pass off a skate. Whitaker will get to it first. Over to Rossman, who fumbles with it into the corner.
Take it.
Keno looking with open ice. Will just skate it up. Marshall playing prevent defense here. Keno has a lot of room to skate with it. Walks around a shot. Oh, man, off the blocker and over the glass. Need a new puck. Let's get him a puck. All right. Great shot by Keno. Had that ticketed for the top left corner, and the goalie just got the blocker on it with the last second. So, face off to the left of the Marshall goalie. Draw one by the Tigers. Taken away by Louis Legault, who gets it taken away by the Tigers. They flip it out and down. At the left wing, Whitaker waves a stick at it. A shot with a backhand. Fire, good save. Connolly flips it up to Legault. Louis can't get past the D. Connolly comes over to chip it into the zone. Oh, good stick lift by Hussey. And the horn sounds before he can pull the trigger on a shot. So we're tied at 1 after period 1. All right, so we'll switch ends for period 2. There's still 34 seconds to go on the Marshall penalty. Storm will be on a power play for a half a minute.
Go Storm, start period.
Off the draw, taken away by Cooper Hussey, who trips over the blue line and can't get the puck deep. Picked off Hunt. Hunt will skate it in. Hunt looks to center. It's behind a couple of players, and now Marshall has a counter shorthanded. Legault helps to get back. He goes down in a heap. It's on net. Picked up by Connolly, and he's got a head of steam up the left wing. James gains the line. Walks right in, a shot right in the glove of the Marshall goalie. And frozen for a face-off. Penalty is over. Clean win by Swemley over to Haig, but it's off the backhand. He can't get a puck on net. Whitaker has to go back and pick the puck up. He's getting hounded, flips it up the boards out to neutral ice, where it goes out and down. Picked up by the Marshall defense. Cross ice pass finds left wing, who gives it right away to Whitaker. Over to Rossman. Keno through the middle. Oh, right behind McKenzie. Fumbled with it at the blue line. Sent out and down. That should be icing. It is. So pass out of the reach of the Tiger, and it will be an icing in favor of Minneapolis as both teams go for a full change. Legault, McGuire, Achmonic, Hennessy, and Cade Hunt. Oh, not a clean win by Louis. He does come back and claim the puck, though, and dangles his way past two guys in the slot. A shot right into the glove of the Marshall goalie.
Good job, Louis.
He had to reach across his body to make that save. So definitely not confident in the blocker is number 32 in net for Marshall. We go to the far boards. It's taken away by Marshall, and Hennessy at the red line flips it back to Louis with the backhand. Up the wall. McGuire. Shot from distance. Bounces into the slot. Achmonic. Legault. McGuire. Neither of them can pull the trigger. Marshall emerges from the scrum with it. And they skate it away. Hennessy leaves it there in the slot. The back check. It's in front. Oh, man. It's sitting on the doorstep. Nobody can put it in the net. Marshall centering pass, intercepted by Legault. Here he comes up the left wing. He flips it past, and now it's a 3-on-1. Oh, man, Louis gets dumped. Hunt trying to let everybody get back on side. McGuire can't dump it in. Hunt does. Can't get it past the onrushing forechecker. And the Tigers chip it in. Oh, Hennessy comes over and breaks up a centering pass well and then rims it around the boards. Swemley off the bench can't get there. He does. But he's getting hounded and hooked, and he turns it over. Centering there in the middle, Akmonic breaks up that pass, and he flips it up. And he goes down in a heap as Marshall, go get it. It goes down for icing. So, we're 2.5 minutes into the period here. Really anybody's hockey game so far. Isaac Swemley to take the draw to left to Pyre. One cleanly over to the wall, flipped out to neutral ice by Hussey, down the ice. Marshall White's, oh, almost turned over. Swemley was coming in hot. They do cycle it up the boards. It's touched and goes deep. Behind the net is Whitaker for Rossman. Keno can't get it out of trouble. Still stuck in the corner. Keno reverses course, and he'll try the same side again. He has room to skate through the middle. Good pass to Cooper Hussey. Trying to dangle his way past Big 14. He can't. It's turned over, and Cooper is offsides as that dump in from Isaac. Caught him deep. We'll go right back out there to center this line with Hendricks, McKenzie, and Miles Hay. Draw one by the Tigers again. It's turned over to Haig, though. When he dangles his way past, he's got McKenzie in the slot. Can't get it over to him, and Hendricks can't come. Legault takes it away. Backhand shot from a tight angle goes behind the net and wide. Here comes Marshall, number 7. He dangles his way through past Hunt, but can't get past Hennessy. Cully sends it out to neutral ice, offsides, as it went right back in. Swemley, there's some big fellas on the Storm here in this line. Good win by Isaac Swemley. Off the half wall by McGuire. First touch by the Tigers. Hunt reverses course. Hennessy looked through the middle. It's got Swemley intercepted by the Marshall defense, and he comes back on a quick counter. Skates it in through the slot. Dangles his way past, but has it roll off the tape. Left there in the slot, a shot. They score. Pick the top right corner over Drew's blocker side. Marshall off the draw, carries it into the offensive zone again. A centering pass in the slot. And Connolly got just enough of it to prevent that shot from going in. Hussey chips it out to center ice. Comes back through the middle, Rossman. Freewheeling it through the zone, chips it into the backhand, gets past the defense, and he goes down. Hussey hustling after the forecheck vacated his wing, and Marshall has room to skate with it in that wing, and they flip it out to center ice. There's Whitaker. Whitaker through the middle. Just past Legault and Hussey, and Marshall comes back the other way. Rossman steers him aside. Tight angle shot, the save, rebound is right there, goes over the top of the net. Rossman claims the loose puck. And now he skates with it again with a lot of open ice in front of him. Gains the red line. Oh, man, he gets bodied off it. There's a proper check as Keno ate some glass with the back of his head. He seems to be all right, but number 20 will go to the box, and the Storm on another power play with 10 minutes to go in the period.
Shots, boys, come on. Go score.
Swemley off the draw, sends it behind the net. It's left there for Isaac, and McKenzie digging for it. Around the boards, Miles Haig will get to it first. Miles trying to dangle his way past. Swemley with a shot. It's sticked aside by the goalie and the defender, and number 7 for Marshall. Oh, Swemley takes him out as he tried to skate with it. No penalty. McKenzie walks into the slot, tries to feather it to Haig, and it's behind him. Miles picks up the puck, though, behind the net. Looking to center. Swemley turnaround shot. It's blocked in front and cleared out to neutral ice by the Marshall defense. Hennessy over to Hunt. Hunt will skate with it by himself. Kate around the defender. Kate looking for a pass, and he couldn't pull the trigger on it. Oh, Swemley pinched, and it's one-on-one, number 7, Hennessy, and he's going to get a trip. As he was attempting to chip it past Cully, and the trailing leg caught him. So 4-on-4 for a half a minute. And then Marshall will be on a power play for a minute. Face off won by the Tigers, back to the point. They dangle his way past Legault on the forecheck. Shot right into Pyre's glove as he was down. He freezes the puck, and we'll go back to the same circle for another face-off. Oh, good win by Legault that time. Whitaker fans on a dump, and now he's sitting with the puck in the slot. Oh, shot as it was turned over, and Pyre makes a deflected save into the corner. Puck at the point, and turned over. Minneapolis 2-on-1, 3-on-1 if they want. McGuire has got Akmonic. Leo's got a wide open shot. A shot save. Oh, rebound just underneath Akmonic, and he gets, oh man. Body's down. Rossman has to hustle back. That should be offsides. It's not. It goes into the corner as it was fumbled at the blue line. Sent right in front on Pyre, who sticks it aside and ends up right back on Drew as it goes to the opposite wing. Pass through the middle. Right in on Pyre, puts the glove on top, and now the power play for Marshall is about halfway through, 36 seconds to go. Leo had a clear look at goal and just hit it off of the glove of the goalie. "36 seconds on the power play for Marshall. Connolly, who did enough to win that faceoff, behind the net, up the boards, and out to the point. Flipped up and kept in, intercepted by Legault, who has a head of steam. He's 1-on-3, but he skates through. He's loose. A shot. He scores. Barnowski. Louis Legault with a shorty ties the game at 2. That was a pretty one. I'm glad we got to see that one in full camera view. Louis Legault making something out of nothing. All right, so 17 seconds still on the kill for Minneapolis. Somebody's got to take the draw, and it's going to be James Connolly. Off the draw, Marshall skates in, centers, it hits Connolly. Connolly comes back shorthanded again. Pass over to Hussey. Hussey shoots right into the glove of the Marshall goalie for a face-off in the offensive zone. So 3 offensive shots on the penalty kill for Minneapolis. Pretty good kill. And 3 seconds to go before Cully Hennessy comes out of the box. Haig wins a clean face-off back to Whitaker at the point, who shoots one just wide of the net. Then goes to McKenzie in the corner. He centers it. He's got Haig. It just rolls off the tape. Marshall breaks out. Can't get past Rossman. Rossman got a trail, but he flips it over to Haig, who leaves it for Swemley, who's streaking through the middle. Isaac risks the shot from distance to the opposite wing. McKenzie trying to flip it back to the point. Rossman does read it well and send it back in. Isaac Swemley comes over, picked up by McKenzie. Hendricks with a shot, it's deflected, rebound. Oh man, Swemley couldn't get there in time. Haig does claim the puck though in the corner. And cleared by Marshall, who tried to go down the ice. Intercepted by Whitaker. McKenzie winds it up again. Marshall on a change to his open ice. Hendricks to the slot. A shot is deflected. Goes behind Swemley there. First to it, but he can't wrap it around. And number 7 for Marshall. Got to stop him. He's skating with a head of steam. Pass across. Pull back in there. Taken away. McKenzie. There's a change. Oh, trying to flip it up to Akmonic, who has some room. Brady with a ripper. Oh, man. It just gets blocker to the corner. Swemley wins the rebound, though, and trying to center to Brady. It's given away. Good pressure by Minneapolis. Comes out to neutral ice. And it was caught deep. But, again, really good sequence of events for Minneapolis there.
Keep it up. Come on, Kate. Let's go, Kate. Oh, you got it, buddy.
Brady stays out there with Legault and McGuire, Hennessy, and Cade Hunt. Over to Rockmonic, who sends it deep into the corner. Marshall has to regroup in their own end with under 6 to go in the period. Taken away at the point. Akmonic, shot from the corner all the way around the net. McGuire gets to it on the half wall, sends it back again behind. Akmonic and McGuire, Legault in front, and he can't get the stick on it. Louis gives it away, and now McGarshall 3-on-2 in the opposite direction. Brady has to get back. Hennessy turns around. He does enough to prevent the initial shot. Goes all the way around the net. Centers through a one-timer underneath the stick of the Marshall player in the slot. Through the middle, hits a skate. Taken away. Here comes Leo McGuire. He can only get out to center ice where it's sent back in by the Marshall defenseman. Legault back checks well, takes the puck away. He's got some room to skate with it. He gets cut off by number 7, who comes on a counter. The danger man for the Tigers. Reverses course, Hennessy right there with him. Pass back to the point. Shot from distance, bounces wide of the net. And here comes, here we go. Louis Legault up the left wing. Got him beat. A shot, a save. The rebound is right back to Louis, who couldn't find the puck. Akmonic breaks up the initial rush. Cross-ice pass intercepted. Off the bench is Swemley. He skates in. I don't know about that. But Brady is just a hair offside. Louis tried to do the same thing he did last time. This time the goalie saw it and cut the angle down. Now it's center ice. Whitaker cross ice to McConnell. Sends it right in on net. Oh boy, it's almost taken away and deflected in by the Marshall defender. And goalie puts the glove on top for a face-off to his right. 4:17 to go in the period. Isaac Swemley can't win the faceoff. Marshall does turn it over, though. Rossman back up to Connolly. A shot from the left corner. Goes to the opposite wing. Kicked out to the point. Whitaker keeps it in and tries to hoof it in with the backhand, but it's taken away and centered by Marshall. Good stick by Rossman to break up the initial rush, but number 20 has the puck. He skates it into the corner. Pass back to the point. A shot from distance. It's on Pyre, who makes a pad save. It bounces all the way to the far wall. And picked up by Connolly. Connolly gets it taken away. Whitaker through the middle, turned over. Number 20. He's 1-on-3. Swemley trying to get back, and he does pick up the puck. It comes out. Should be offsides. It's not. And it does get in. Rossman looking behind him. Evades the pressure in the corner, and he now has room to skate with it. Centers through the middle. Goes to Hussey in the far wing, who dangles past his first guy. Gains the line, fans on the wrister. Ends up with Connolly in the slot. digs it out. Hussey in the corner. Got Swumley there in front. He flips it to Connolly. Connolly, a wrister right into the glove for a face-off. Swumley acting as a screen.
Let's keep it up, Storm!
No credit for the shot on that one, unfortunately, but face off to the left of Marshall. Won cleanly by Legault. Flips it just out of the reach of Hunt, who has to hustle to get there. He does to keep it in. McKenzie throws it in front. Oh, it's loose in the slot. Legault couldn't find it, and it comes out to center ice. Marshall up the left wing. Just dumps it in on Pyre, who casually puts a glove on top. But we'll call that a shot on Marshall, okay? I promise I'll be done with the shot commentary at this point. It's just comical. 2:44 to go in the period. 2-2. Even game so far. Off the draw, Haig tries to get his way past the forechecker. Up to McKenzie. Hendricks McKenzie. Flipped across through the middle, is just out in front of Legault. But Louis does backtrack and claim the puck. And he has it in his own net. He runs into his own player. Hunt behind the net, up the wall. Hennessy, good backhand one touch pass. Cully up the wall to Haig again, who's digging for it. Cully a third time, can't get it past the defense, and now Marshall has room. Centering pass, it gets there. Back check by McKenzie. Prevents a shot. Good job by Hendricks. Great hustle. Legault up the left wing. He's got room again. He walks right past the defense. A centering pass. Oh, just behind Haig, who couldn't tap it in to the back door. Number 7 skates with it. He's got a head of steam. Centering pass there, just behind the Tiger, who's in the slot. Number 7 picks up the puck. He's winding things up, skates the entire circle of the neutral or the offensive zone, centers through. It's loose in the slot, cleared out, and out of the zone. D-to-D pass. Broken up by Swemley, but nobody's there to pick it up for the Storm. Good back check by McGuire. He'll wind things up. Trying to go through the middle. It's taken away Swemley. Now McGuire. Leo has some room. He gets past the defense again. He's wide. A shot. Pass across. He's scoring. What a pass. What a goal. Let's go. Leo to Brady on the back door. It's 3-2 Minneapolis. What a pretty goal. Off the draw, claimed by Whitaker. Far wall. Who turned over? Slumley in the slot. Shot. Oh, on net. Rebound is loose in front, and it's cleared away. And now number 5 for Marshall has open ice in front of him. Rossman has to hustle back. Walks in on Pyre, a save. It goes off the helmet of Drew. Goes to the corner. Akmonic back checks and clears the puck. He leaves it behind his net for Rossman with 35 seconds to go. Center on the boards for McGuire. Now, Leo has a lot of room to skate. Marshall caught deep. Leo gains the line. He'll skate it past the defense again. Ooh, a little hip check. Disrupts the play. Back to Rossman at the point. It pops up in the air. Flip there in the slot. Oh, man, 6 bodies, and now Marshall breaks out 3-on-2. Gotta go, boys. A shot is fanned on. It's loose, though. Rossman gets it out to the wing. A shot through. Pyre helps. Oh, man, off of the pad. And that's the end of the period. Whew. So Minneapolis takes a late 3-2 lead. Akmonic second of the day from McGuire. But it's certainly not over. All right, we're out for period 3 of what has been a really fun, entertaining game. Marshall takes it right off the draw, skates it into the slot, a save by Pyre. Over to the far wall, picked up, and up the wall goes Swemley, who evades the defense as he chips it deep. Can't keep it there. Comes all the way around, Marshall the other way. Fire wagon hockey right off the drop. Number 7 skates in, a shot blockered into the corner by Pyre. Number 7 follows the shot and gets the rebound. Evades the forecheck along the wall and gets it back to the point, but it's out of the reach of the defender. And out and down. Hussey chasing after on the forecheck. It's sent right to Hennessy in the zone. It comes out to center ice. Swemley chips it, and he's got some room to go chase. Nobody there for Isaac to pass to, so he'll hold it on his stick for a bit. He goes behind the net. Now he's got players in front. Takes a shot from a tight angle, is saved and goes to the corner. He follows his shot and gets it right out in front. Oh, Connolly couldn't tuck it away. The goalie falls on top, but James right on the doorstep. And as that puck bounces right into the low slot.
Good job, guys.
Rossman and Whitaker on the blue line. Legault, Haig, McKenzie. And it comes back. Marshall picks up the puck. Rossman skates with number 5 as he gains in zone, but back check by McKenzie takes the puck away, and as he flips it up to Legault, Louis has a half a step on the defender, eats a slash, walks right in, a shot right into the glove of the Marshall goalie. Tried to go high glove side that time. The goalie shut that one down. So Louis has had a few shots up that left wing. And off the draw, good clean win by Legault. Back to the point. Rossman sends it to the far corner, but Marshall will get there first. Whitaker caught on the blue line. Does enough to break up the rush as McKenzie back checks and takes the puck away. Marshall through the slot, a shot right into the glove of Pyre. Makes a good glove save and gets a face-off. Swemley. Good win by Swemley, but Hennessy was unsure what to do. Marshall has the puck. Pass back to the point. It's over the top of the defenseman's stick. Swemley hustle after it. Picked up by Akmanek. Brady glees it for Swemley, who sends it deep. Oh, and Brady was just offside. Same line stays out there. Taken away by Marshall. Swemley, that's offside, but don't call it. A shot through on Pyre. Another casual glove save, low to the ice. Face-off will stay inside the zone. Off the draw. Sent back deep by Marshall. Behind the net. Up the boards for Akmanek, who flips it out to center ice. Swemley has the puck on his stick. Isaac dekes away past a couple of defenders. Shot save! Rebound cleared to the corner. Isaac weaving his way through 2 defenders. Picked up against the half wall by Akmanek, who sends it back deep for McGuire to chase. And Leo gets there, and Swemley, he's all over the place right now, trying to leave it for Akmanek, who goes horizontal to try and keep it in the zone. Akmanek breaks up the pass.
Step up.
Go get him! Shot goes wide. On the deflection, still loose there below the goal line. Sent through the middle. Right there in front, a backhand shot cleared aside by Cade Hunt, and McGuire off of the half wall. The shot from the point goes underneath the defender. Hennessy picks it up and sends it out to the point again. It's kept in. 2 guys in front. A shot hits. It's blocked and picked up by McGuire. Leo can't clear the lines, and Swemley comes out of nowhere and picks up the puck. Akmanek now it's 2-on-1. Brady weaves his way through. A shot right into the glove again of the Marshall goalie. Making something out of nothing. Line change. 11:33 to go on the clock in the third period. Legault digs for it at the face-off dot. Tigers emerge from it with the puck as they skate into the zone. Whitaker sticks it into the corner. Centering pass, though. Finds a guy loose on the back door. Oh, backhand. I think Drew Pyre got a blocker on it. It's still loose. Pyre had the short side covered. No, slid in front of the middle, boys. Right there. And a whistle comes as the referee ends up with a stick in his face after Keno Rossman got dumped. So nervy times for the Storm here, 11 minutes to go. Off the draw, one cleanly by Marshall, right into Pyre's glove, who gets another whistle. Legault is in need of a face-off win here. He does win it over to the wall, but Hussey does emerge with it. Cooper flips it up to Louis at the blue line. It goes out into the zone. Pyre leaves it for Rossman, who winds it up at the wall, out and tipped out in a pass. And here comes Connolly, who just can't get past the last guy. Marshall on a counter. Rossman comes back to play it, ties up a guy, and then he leaves it for, that's James Connolly. Connolly goes out and down the ice for icing. To Minneapolis lead, 10:25 to go in the game. Face-off win by Marshall again, back to the point. McKenzie, a heavy rush, and it's picked out of midair by Swemley. Feeds, he tried to go up to McKenzie. That's going to be touched by the goalie, and McKenzie's going to be first to get to it. And carries it into the corner and then loses it. Marshall flips it out to the blue line. It's still sitting right there. It comes out and down. Hennessy, last man back, flips it up the wall. Yeah. Marshall defense is a little too casual and didn't get the icing call. This does come out to center ice, though. Hennessy, fans on the pass. He gains control, gets McKenzie on the second effort. Number 7 picks up the puck. He's got ahead of steam. Skates around Haig. Centering pass intercepted by Hunt. Left 4 in the defense. And Haig gets it out to center ice at least, where he can chase it down. As he gets hooked from behind, he carries it into the zone, gets dumped along the half wall. Number 7 takes the puck away. He's got room to skate. He's got a guy up front. It's out. It's touched. He's loose in front. Right in on Pyre. A great save and covers up the rebound before number 7 can tap it in. Drew picking up his boys in a tight spot. Yeah, that cherry picker deep did Marshall off the bench. Another face-off win by the Tigers, but McGuire trying to skate out with it, loses the puck. Shot right into Pyre's glove from a tight angle. Well, he gets another draw to his left.
Let's go, Storm!
Legault tries to take it right off the face-off. It's loose in the slot. Still loose there. Flipped out to Legault up the left wing. Right wing. He gets tripped and goes down as Louis eats a face full of boards. And a trip. And a power play for the Storm on a Marshall trip. So Face off to the left of Marshall. Marshall goalie. Marshall wins the draw. Up the wall. And Akmonik and Legault are digging for it there. Waiting for somebody to emerge from the scrum. It goes in front, right on the net, and the goalie puts the glove on top. All right, same line out. Legault, McGuire, Akmonik, Whitaker, Rossman. Louis digging for it. It goes into the corner again. Louis will first to get to it. Centers it in front. It's behind McGuire. Rossman holds the line, keeps it in, goes behind the net. Legault first to get there. Akmonik going to try to get for the wall. He goes horizontal. He's going to get a penalty as he can't stay on his feet. Going to get a trip. So in a minute of 4-on-4 time. 8:21 to go end the game clock. Marshall wins the faceoff cleanly. Shot and on Pyre, save, rebound. It goes just wide. Number 7 has some room. A loose center pass through the slot. Another great save by Pyre. Hunt cliffs it up the boards. It's kept in by Marshall. Pass through the middle, intercepted by Kate Hunt, and now he's got room to skate with it. Oh, he tries to chip it up to Hussey. And it's taken away by Marshall again in the corner. Centering pass in the slot again. Another save by Pyre off the pad. Hennessy over to the wall. Given away. Oh, number 20 walks right in. A shot scores. Well, I mean, give them enough chances, they're going to tuck it in for sure. And it's a tie game, 3-3. All right, so still 4-on-4 time, 20 minutes. Another face-off win by the Tigers goes down the ice. Comes out to center, Rossman. Up the wall, McKenzie. Music still playing in the background. McKenzie puts the brakes on, tries to center. He's got Haig. It's just behind him. Out and down the ice, off the tape. And Marshall on a power play for a half a minute. Rossman in his own zone, winding things up. Yeah, Rossman leaves it behind, number 7. A shot, low to the ice, save Pyre, no rebound. Goalie giving Drew an earful of for some reason. Face off to the right of Pyre. Slumley out there. Another win by Marshall. Number 7 emerges from the scrum with it. Centering pass broken up by Swemley. Is loose in front. Saved by Pyre. Cleared to the corner by Swemley. Isaac throws a punch as he's warding off a forecheck. He's got to keep his stick down. Number 7 comes out with it. Another centering pass in front. Oh, job by Rossman to break up the shot attempt. Akmonik is out of the box. Bouncing in front, Pyre. Oh boy, there's a penalty. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Isaac, I think, going to the box. So a little retaliation. One too many. So Storm on another kill. 3-3. Isaac, I think, took one too many liberties there as he was getting bodied along the boards. Tied up in the circle, goes back to the point. Marshall, bouncing puck goes wide of Pyre's net. Hennessy out to the point. Given right back to Cully. And Cully flips it high with a tip down the ice. Will be icing as they get past the D and down behind the net, where the goalie takes a slip and fall. Sent through the slot to the opposite point. Marshall through the middle. Number 7, a shot saved by Pyre. Covers up the rebound. Hussey again on the draw. One through the middle, a hoof with the backhand, blocked by Hussey. It's loose there. Cooper picks up the puck. And Connolly will carry it out to center ice. He evades one defender. Connolly tries to chip it past the second as he goes into the zone. He gets it deep. Good job by James among 3 Tigers behind the net. Hussey on a forecheck takes it away. Hussey keeps it in the corner for a hot minute, wasting some time on the kill. And now number 7 with a head of steam over center ice. Leaves it up the left wing. 20 with a shot, hits a skate, goes behind off the boards. Number 7 first to it. He runs into the referee and James Connolly. And Connolly can't find the puck. Centering pass through, a shot. Oh, just wide. Had Pyre beat short side if he could find the net, but he didn't. That comes out to the point. Fumbled with. Given up to number 20. Skates around Hunt, right on in front, a poke check save. Rebound goes behind and wide. And Marshall give and go through the slot, and the penalty's over. Connolly first to get to it, he eats a shoulder into the boards. Swemley out of the box, gets it out to neutral, that's offside. He's way deep. And we're under 5 to go. Face off at center ice. So Drew Pyre standing on his head in net during that penalty kill. With some tired legs on the team from Gray. But face off at center ice, the game is still tied. Legault wins the face off cleanly and then just takes the puck away. He's going to split the D. Carries it into the zone. Risks a shot over just the top of the net. Had the goalie down and beat. Comes out to the point. Rossman keeps it in. Legault will just take it out and wind things up. Evades a forecheck from number 7. Comes back out to the point. McKenzie is caught deep. He tags up and gets onside. But took too much time, and now it's out at center ice again. Rossman ties it up along the boards. He's got 2 Tigers on him. McKenzie digs it out of the scrum. Hendricks gets checked off of the puck. And it gets sent in on Pyre. Legault first to get to it for Minneapolis. He'll wind it up. The reach of McKenzie, but missed defender as well, and Hendricks first to get to it. Hendricks has Haig trailing, tries to flip a saucer pass to the backhand. It's blocked to the wall. Legault gets around the forechecker. Walks in, back to the point. Whitaker with a shot. Save! Oh, man. Had Legault on the back door, tried to steer it in. Under 4 to go. Haig battling in front of the net. And here comes Marshall up the left wing. Number 20 skates around Rossman or Whitaker. Off the base of the net. Rossman will first to get to it. Rims it around the boards, but not out. Marshall sends it right in front. Oh boy, back to the point. A shot fan down and hit McKenzie in the face with the follow through. Back to the point, a bouncing puck. And Pyre has the pad down and steers it casually aside. Haig picks up the loose puck. He gets it taken away. Comes back to the point. Marshall sends it through. It's loose there. Whitaker does enough to get it out of there. McKenzie just needs to get it deep. He hoofs it with the backhand right to the defender. Marshall trying to catch Minneapolis on a change. Achmonic there to disrupt the play and chip it down the ice. Marshall gives it away to Swemley. Isaac Swemley follows it into the corner. Marshall takes it away, and here they come back the other way. Pass across. Good back check. There we go. 7 was ahead of the play. 2:30 to go in the third period. No idea if we do overtime or a shootout or what, but here we go. Off the draw. Marshall emerges from the putt, looking to center, skates around Hennessy. Around the goal line, a wraparound attempt. Nope, doesn't get the shot off. He skates with it. Shot from distance, stick aside by Hennessy. A lot of room to skate with it. Achmonic off the boards to the point. Block. Oh man, it hit off of Brady, went right through the slot to the opposite corner. Right at the blue line. Kept in by Marshall. Swemley along the half wall. Gets away from the guy on the forecheck. Flipped up the boards to Achmonic. Achmonic through the middle, just out of the reach of Isaac. Taken away by Marshall. Here comes number 7 again. Dangles his way past Hennessy. A tight angle shot, low to the ice. Saved by Pyre up the boards. It is Achmonic. He's all by himself. So Achmonic gets dumped. And from his knees, he sends it in. At the blue line, intercepted by Achmonic. He carries it in, a shot from distance right on net, and saved by the goalie. 1:27 to go in the third period. 3-3. Louis Legault. Face off over to Connolly, or Hussey. Legault claims the puck in the corner. Louis gets bodied off of it by Marshall. Can't flip it past Hussey. It's still there. Legault picks it up. He walks right into the slot. A shot is saved. Oh, goes to the corner. Hussey couldn't get there first in the rebound. Comes out to Whitaker at the red line. He backhands it over to Hussey. Turned over to Marshall. Stick by Whitaker. Number 20 skates past Whitaker. Centered through the middle. It's behind 2 Tigers and goes to the far wall. Legault now. Room to skate with it. Chips it past the defense. He gets past the defender. He's got Connolly Connolly trying to go one time as he's falling to the ice. Saved by the goalie. Legault back to the point. Whitaker over to Hossman. Rossman gets away from the forecheck. Skates in. Shot. Oh, just wide of the net. 32 seconds to go. Hussey first to get to it. Back to the point. Whitaker fumbles it. Legault back checks. That's Connolly. Connolly skates it in. Connolly can't get past the defender. He follows the puck along the half wall. Legault at the corner, at the point. Connolly trying to turn around, shoot it on net. It's loose. Back to Rossman at the point. Winds up, fans on the slap shot. Cleared out and down. Don't touch it, Drew. 10 seconds, 5-4. 3 seconds to go. Icing call. One chance for the Storm to maybe get one kind of play. We'll send out Achmonic with Legault. Swemley. It's loose of the slut. Shot never made it on net, so we're doing something. Overtime, shootout, ending a tie, who knows? What is the 5-on-5 something? What are we doing? We are going to a shootout. 5-man shootouts.
We need to get Miles and Aiden. Miles and Aiden have great shootouts. Get them,
I like our chances, boys and girls. Let's just put it that way.
I'll say he had a great shootout last. Yeah. Had that shootout. Aiden
Well, the battery is about to die. You might have to post it into the chat, depending on what happens here. We're down to 5% battery. Hope we can hold on.
Got it, Aiden.